Hi, and welcome to this Peripatech video on Dorico SE. Dorico is a very powerful score writing piece of software. It's completely free and it's downloadable here. Once you're all set up, and it's very easy to install into your either Mac or PC. Once it's installed, we go ahead and we open it, and this is the first page that you come up with, and we're going to start a new empty project. We're going to create a little resource, a scales resource for the piano. So we're going to add a solo instrument here, click on keyboards, we're going to go down to piano, click on add, and then it comes up with this. And up here, this is your panel. So this is a setup. This is where we spend most of our time in Dorico, is the right. We'll go on to explain what engrave, play and print are all about later on, but essentially this is where we start. Up here on the right hand side is the control panel, and we have our key signatures here, we have our time signatures, there's also dynamics and ornaments, but we're not going to worry about those for today. So we're just going to click on the key signature, and we're going to do this project in the key of G major. We're just going to do a simple scale project just to show you how to input into Dorico. We have G major here, and we're just going to click and drag it onto our score, and that gives us the sharp there of G major. Now we need a time signature, so we're going to put this in 4/4, click on 4/4, and we're ready to start inputting our notes. I'm just going to do a very simple G major scale. So here we have all our note options. So we have the crotchet, the quarter note, and 6 means that corresponds to the 6 on the keypad, on the computer keypad. So you can either type 6 for crotchet, quaver is 5, semiquaver is 4, demi-semi is 3, and so on. So it starts with the highest value, which is a semi-breve, and that's an 8. You hit 8 for that, minim 7 crotchet, and so on. We're going to click on a crotchet, click over the score. So we can either click with our mouse here. So we're going to start on the G, and then from here, this line here is called the caret, and that's where the notes are going to be placed. It's where the notes are intentionally going to be placed. So what we can do now is we can use our computer keypad to input the notes. So we have the G, so the next note in the scale is the A, so we're just going to type A, B, C, D, etc. And then we'll go back down. So I'm just inputting those notes in the keypad, and we can move over here to the bass clef, and we'll just do the same on that. So we'll start with the G. So I'm just using the mouse here. We can click on the caret there, but it's a lot easier to use the keypad. We'll just do the same. Okay, so there we have a very basic G major scale. Here we can add, if you go down to the C7 here, this is the chord. And if we want to add a chord to the score, we click on this C7 here, and it brings up this chord box here. Now I've selected this note here, this G, and we actually don't want the chord on there. We actually want it here. So we're just going to select that note. We're going to select the chord function. The chord box comes over the note you've selected, and just for the purposes of this exercise, we'll harmonize the last bar. So we have a C, and then if you click spacebar, it'll move to the next note. So that harmonically would be a G chord with a B bass. Click spacebar, the next chord would be A minor, and then G to finish. And then, so you can see here we have the chords going above the notes. We can input that into anywhere we want to, but just for the purposes of this exercise, we're just going to show it for the last bar. Another great thing you can do is if you wanted to transpose it, all we need to do is go up to Write in Transpose. The Transpose box comes up here. We can do it by interval, which is probably the easiest way to do it. And we want to go up to A major. So we're going to go up a second, and we can either go down if we wanted to transpose down, but we're going to go up to A. So we go up to a second and then OK. And as you can see, it transposes the key signature as well automatically, and the actual notes, and also the chords it transposes. Now we have our project in A major, and we're going to title it. So we click on Engrave, double click, and then we can just highlight it and then call it whatever we like. So we can call it Scale in A. And then that gives us our title there. If we wanted to print it, we can either print it as a PDF or on paper. And here we have the printer options panel. And if we click on graphics, it would export it and it would show up in the Dorico folder as a PDF. And here's the destination, so it would be Documents, Dorico Projects. In our Documents folder, we have Dorico Projects, and then we have our scales in A PDF. That's the final look of our project. Well, I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for watching.